What's up, everybody? So I finally got around to watching season one and season two in Titans, and I have to say that I really enjoyed it. I felt like this series was like a step up from like some of the CW TV shows, like Flash, Arrow. I enjoyed those as well, but I really enjoyed the style and pacing in the story of Titans. But there was one particular thing, that really irked me, and I've been thinking about making a YouTube channel, so I figured, hey, you know what? I'll make my first video about this. Also, just a heads up, this is going to have some spoilers if you haven't seen this before. And just to do like a quick recap of like what I'm making my point about. Here you have where Mercy Graves, pretty much at Cadmus Labs, they have Connor brain controlled, mind control, whatever you want to call it. And they're using this to demo off or show off some of his abilities to like people who are going to be potential buyers. So Mercy, she pretty much asks Connor to shoot her with a gun. He goes ahead and does it, and he's a clone of, Lex Luthor and Superman, so he has the speed to be able to shoot the gun and run so fast that he can catch the bullet. Hence the reason why I'm bringing this up is you'll see later on as the issue that I had with this episode. So we have it where like the final confrontation is kind of going to take place between Cadmus and the Titans. Deathstroke is in here, but he was like earlier in, and then they took care of him. So you have it where you have Gar. He's pretty much just being used as a ploy to attack the circus so that they can use Connor to show off his abilities with an actual threat. Now, while this is going on, Connor does fight Gar for a second, but he kind of knocks him away. And this is where, Raven, you see later on in this episode, she's, pretty much talking to Gar so she can snap him out of the mind control. And then you have where the rest of the Titans, Wonder Girl, Starfire, and Dove, they're pretty much at a confrontation with Connor. And they really don't know what to do. So Wonder Girls decide, okay, well, let's go talk to him. Mercy just pretty much gives the order for Connor to eliminate the Titans, and he goes and does it. There's this fight that happens between Connor and Wonder Girl, and both of these guys are pretty much strong. If you think about it, they're kind of like superhuman. So Wonder Girl is pretty dang on strong, and so is Connor as well. They go back and forth, blows are exchanged, and Connor pretty much just knocks Wonder Girl out, knocks her onto the beam, and then Hawk shows up as well. He tries to help out, really doesn't do anything. So the rest of the team, they're all kind of just there wondering, okay, what the heck are we going to do? At this time, Nightwing, he shows up as well, has the idea to, okay, well, we got to get inside Connor's mind. And then Wonder Girl, she uses the lasso. And then Raven, she uses her abilities to be able to put Nightwing into Connor's mind to help him break out of the mind control that Cadmus currently has him under. So there's a scene, where it happens. They show Dick inside Connor's mind, helping him out and freeing him from whatever brain control that he has. And then that's pretty much the end of that part right there. While everybody's celebrating, they're all happy that Connor's no longer mind controlled. This is where this scene of the issue that I have that comes into play, right? So we're at the end, everybody's happy, and there's a little girl who left her doll. And so she points at it, and then Dove decides to go over there and, help the little girl out and pick it up for her. Now, while this is happening, that steel beam that Connor knocked Wonder Girl into earlier actually starts to collapse and fall down, right? So while it's falling down, everybody's running away, and, instead of Connor, who should have ran over there because pretty much I'm sure he can take an electrical current, Wonder Girl decides to go dash over there and catches the beam before it falls on anybody else, gets electrocuted, and dies. And so at this particular scene here, there's cinematic music going on, and I'm like, really? Is this it? I don't know what it was, but there was just something about this scene that just really irked me because Connor was also there, and he could have ran over there and caught the beam and pretty much just survived the electrical current. I mean, I'm pretty sure being half Superman's DNA, he can, get electrocuted. So I don't know. This really bugged me because she really didn't have to run over there and die. They made this whole big, huge death scene, and this felt really unnecessary. And then, I guess maybe they're going to bring her back because later on at the scene when they're having the funeral, Raven's talking about, she's gonna bring her back. And I'm like, okay, that's really cool. I don't really keep up with all the news if they're all gonna bring her back or revive her, but I don't know. That particular scene right there just really irked me. I don't know if it irked you too. If it did, comment below and let me know. And thanks for watching.